Hey everybody in internet land, this is Renee Betancourt III, and I'm here delivering a video of tremendous value. This is how to make a WordPress website in 24 hours or less. So these, days, everybody wants to, make a website, like launch a brand, what have you, and maybe like you don't know how to, get started and stuff like that. So this pretty much is a video I wish I saw 2 years ago. Right? I pretty much learned how to do most of this stuff, shadowing people, having them do the websites for me, outsourcing to, the States, the Philippines, India, or whatever, right? And then eventually I started doing it myself, or trying my best at it. I liked it, and I wanted to learn more, and I thought it was a pretty good creative outlet, right? So it's pretty much time to make, your dreams a reality. I mean, if you want to do XYZ thing, I mean, if you're into, barbecue, if you're into luging or music, art, you want to run an ad agency, you're into fitness, you're into nutrition, you're any of these things, right? Like, this day and age, I mean, a lot of people are gonna be, that's gonna be like one of the first questions they ask you. Oh, do you have a website? And I don't know if you've ever had those feels about, like, I don't have a website, or you're not proud of it, or like you don't like it. So then this video is designed for you, about how you can get a website that properly represents your brand, makes you look cool, and it's not as hard as it looks. Because, like, let me just be honest, like, I'm not a tech guy, and you're gonna learn a little bit more about, me and my story, and how this all happened. So for everyone who wants to, like, learn how to make, a website, I'm gonna go from start to finish on exactly how to make a website on WordPress. And as a bonus, stick to the end, because I'm gonna be giving away a site for free. I probably end up giving this site away for free. You're gonna be able to even copy and paste it. So that means you're not even gonna have to do any of the stuff which I'm instructing you how to do. It's gonna be like literally copy and paste. You're gonna be doing some little, technology tomfoolery, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So how does that sound? Does it sound good? Boom! Yeah. All right, so just, follow all the descriptions below, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, so let's do me in face. Okay, so what are the steps? So there's 3 primary steps. The first step is you gotta get a domain, right? So what is a domain? A domain is a registration of where you want your, website to be located, right? So it could be like callofduty.com, it could be like microsoft.com, it could be like apple.com, it could be any of these things. They're all domains. Does that make sense? Okay, great. So a domain is like the register, right? The second part is the hosting, right? So what is a hosting? A hosting is a really, really fast computer which is gonna host your website. It's gonna have all the data. It's gonna have the photos. It's gonna have the content, the blog, yada yada yada. Like that's where it's gonna hold all that stuff, right? And then, I mean, once you get the hosting, then you just launch, which you pretty much publish all that stuff. So it's 1, 2, 3. That's like the simplest way I've like, thought about it. I've, thought long and hard about how I would really kind of break down all of this stuff for you guys so it'd be super easy. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into me. So a little bit about myself. My name is Renee Betancourt III. How, like I said before, I mean, that's my whole name. It's long. I'm Latin. Like, I can't help it. I'm sorry. Not really. But anyway, that's me and my long ass name. I mean, my last name is 10 letters long, but that's okay. ReneeBetancourt.com is like my my main primary website where like I have things about me and things that I like. So you can feel free to check that out. That's where I'm gonna be putting all the links and stuff. So essentially, like, I just been like advertising online for a while, for a few years now, and during this time, like, I've designed like hundreds of websites, and I'd like to share with you what I know, because that's just the type of person I am. I don't know. And on top of that, like, I've locked and loaded this video with bonuses and discounts that are gonna save you time and money, and you know, it's absolutely gonna rock your freaking socks off. So that's like my my goal, just to deliver you tremendous value. So make sure you stay all the way to the end. Read the description below so you can take maximum benefit from the video. And don't forget to, you know, comment, like, subscribe if the video is useful, because it's useful to me. So, all right, first off, I was never like the tech guy, like, first and foremost. So like, I don't want any of you guys to be scared. Like, let's say if you're stuck on this website, oh my God, I want this website. I want it, and 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 I want whatever, right? It's like, I have massive ADD, right? I just massive ADD. Like, you know, sticking to one place was always like kind of really like hard, but like, I don't know, I stuck it out for like years. And it wasn't until now that I actually get it, and now it's actually fun, and now it, you know, it just makes a lot more sense. So for everyone that wants to learn how to make a website, I'm just gonna take you all from start to finish, exactly how to launch yourself on how to make a website on WordPress. So that's like what we're gonna go over. So like, let me just say that like, by no means was I ever like this tech guy, and honestly it wasn't easy, all right? Especially just starting out. I have massive ADD, and sometimes even sitting down for more than 2 seconds was a major challenge. You know, it just never came out exactly how I wanted, and right, like the golden nugget, like almost like, okay, wait, it's like, oh yeah, you just do it like, and then boom, your website's there and it's done, and wow, right? And it was never like that, you know what I mean? At least not for me. I really had to go through like a really tough time, you know, just to get it done. So that's why I want to help make your dreams a reality. For everyone who wants to learn how to make a website, I'm going to help you do it from start to finish. I'm not going to skip any steps on exactly how you make a website on WordPress. And as a bonus, I'm going to be giving away a site for free. I'm probably going to be giving away this site. So just follow the link in the description below, and you'll get it. You'll get the goodies. Okay? So I just want to like clarify that I was never the tech guy, okay? I wasn't. It wasn't me, and never was me, right? I was a curious guy, yeah, sure, I mean, I can concede to that, but I had massive ADHD, right? It just really wasn't easy, and like kind of the way to get good at this is like you have to focus, and you have to like look at everything and touch everything, and you know, not be, you know, afraid to break stuff, right? You just have to be like kind of honest like that. It's like things are gonna break, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, right? So sitting down for even more than 2 seconds honestly was a major challenge. With that being said though, like I just stuck it out, and at first I had other people making these websites, right? Or I was outsourcing it to all sorts of places, but you know what? It just never came out exactly how I wanted. Or let's say when I was importing demos and stuff, it would never come out complete, or it would come out ugly, or you make it by scratch, or it just didn't come out how I wanted, or a lot of extra pages, or really slow, or like it, you know, it costed a lot of money, or like let's say like the good people, they costed thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars, and it was something that like I couldn't do at the time, right? So you're probably wondering like, why should you listen to me, right? Well, I just want to point out that like the truth is that all of these website builders, pretty much all these current website creators, they've got everything wrong, okay? Whether it's Wix, Squarespace, Weebly, I just want to give you guys the red pill. I want to give you guys the truth. They're just trying to dumb everything down and charge you a premium because they don't really want you to know that you can do it yourself, okay? It took me over 2 years of struggling to like really realize this, and outsourcing, and you know, really banging my head in order to get this right. But I mean, luckily for you, you can use my experience to jumpstart yourself on the internet, and you can reach the world. By just being up on the internet, you have access to the world, because anybody with an internet connection could access your page, and you can get your message across, and that's what it's all about, and it's really cool. So, and the best part about this is that information is on YouTube, and it's not gonna cost you thousands of dollars. No, this is like, I'm just putting it out there, right? You're gonna get it all for free, So you can make a website once and for all. You can get up and running less than 24 hours, and I'm going to show you everything with no steps skipped. Okay? Sound cool? Awesome. So you're probably wondering, okay, Renee, like you're saying all this stuff about like how it was kind of tough like before, right? Well, this is what it was like making a website before, right? Just like you're just going nuts, right? Because you have to code, you have to be in the back end, you gotta do all this stuff. And I mean, if you have no knowledge about that, if you didn't study computer engineering or computer science, or I don't know, like you just weren't into that stuff, then like how would you know, right? So, you know, it's 2018 and we don't have to do that stuff anymore. You know, you don't have to worry about people never finishing. You don't have to worry about like, you know, imported content and all of it being mishmashed. And the truth is, back then, even if you got all that right, you would probably end up with a website that looked like everybody else's. And what's the fun in that? Where's the good in that? Having some cookie cutter website that's not even customized at all to like your specific needs? No. We're now fast forward. Super easy, okay? So let's talk about why it's so easy. Well, the reason why it's going to be so easy is because we're using the best of the best, okay? We're using WordPress, okay? And what WordPress does is that WordPress it's just open source, okay? It's free. There's hundreds of thousands of plugins that you could use and templates and themes, and it's supported by this local community, right? So you got backup. Got backup back there, all right? Just in case. Put the lens on, right? So as you can see, like the vast majority of websites are made on WordPress. I mean, like, yeah, there's, you know, all of these other ones, but we're not talking about those, right? For this type of thing, you want to kind of do what everyone else is doing if, like, you want the easiest way. At least that's what I found. And this is, like, the non-tech guy's way to get this done. So, yeah, just follow my lead and follow step by step, and at the end of this, you're going to have a website. Okay? So, like what you could do is that you can check out the best websites in the world. That's what I did. I checked them out first. Like, you know, you know, who has the best websites? Like, let's say TechCrunch, the New Yorker, BBC, Bloomberg, the official Star Wars blog, Sony Music, MTV News. They all are built on WordPress. So you could see TechCrunch. You could see, you know, the Star Wars. You see Variety, Sony Music. So what's the secret sauce? Well, essentially what you're just going to click what I click, and then you're going to have your own website at the end of this. No fake. I got an email the other day from a 7-year-old, and he showed me his website, and I was blown away, and it looked so nice. I was like, wow, 7-year-old kid made his own website. So I'm telling you guys, it's really not that hard. And, you know, for anybody who sees, like, the opportunity in this, like, imagine like you're a web developer, and instead of like having to wait a month to like show your client a website, imagine being able to show them something in a day. Like it's so striking, right? It is the easy way, no coding, step by step. You can use Mac or PC, doesn't matter, because you're using the internet and you're using WordPress, the most popular website builder on the planet. And that's what all the best websites are using, like all the ones I previously mentioned. Like TechCrunch, the official Star Wars blog, Variety, Sony Music, and much more. So, let's get into the nitty gritty. So, here's the secret sauce, step by step. Step 1, get the domain. That's gonna cost you around $13 a year, right? Or less. If you're smart and like you look for a coupon, you might even be able to snag one for $1 if it's a .com. Other ones, you know, give or take, but roughly speaking, average around 13. Then you're gonna get hosting. I recommend SiteGround, and you know, hosting usually costs you around $10 a month for some of the other hosting guys, but SiteGround is what I use. So I'm just gonna show you guys everything how I do it, right? There's more than one way to do all of this stuff, right? But I'm just gonna show you the way I do it, because that's what I do and what I do every day. You know what I mean? And that's the easiest way to share with you guys. So then after you get the hosting that SiteGround, you're gonna get that domain or that website address that you bought from GoDaddy, and I'm gonna show you right now. You're gonna point that to SiteGround. So SiteGround, the computer, the hosting that's gonna hold all your data for your website, it's gonna know that, okay, that name is associated with, you know, with this computer that has this website data. So it's gonna show completely. Does that make sense? Hope it does. So then you're gonna point it, you're gonna wait for the domain name to move, it's gonna propagate, so you're gonna be twiddling your thumbs, it's gonna be less than 24 hours, usually around 2. And then what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna install WordPress, which is the free and open source, you know, content management system, or CMS, and that's just a fancy way of saying that it manages your content. And then you're gonna use OceanWP as the theme, and you're gonna use Elementor as the front end page builder. It's gonna be an initial cost of around like $23, give or take. It might be less, it might be more, depending on what you're after, what your goals are. But stick around, because I'm gonna do my best to see if I can get you a great deal. I already have some hookups that'll get you up and running quick. So all these three together are gonna form the trifecta, the incredible fecta that's gonna produce these amazing results, okay? So let's get into it, okay? Alright guys, so everybody, now we're into the thing, okay? Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna find your perfect domain name. And that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'll just chop it up. Okay guys, so I always use name mesh to like help me come up with like cool ideas and cool names. So let's say if I have a bakery, right? And I live in, so let's say I have a bakery, right? And the name for my brand is gonna be, let's say, Pinecrest Bakery, whatever, right? First thing that came in my head. I mean, there is a Pinecrest Bakery already, right? But let's say, you know, when someone has the .com specifically of your thing, all hope is not lost. It's like, oh no, they don't have my domain, I guess I can't make my website. No, there's like a million other ways. Like the .com, yes, the .com is the primo, right? The .com is the one you want, maybe, right? But look, you see in the name mesh how many others you could get that will like fulfill the purpose. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to bring that to your guys' attention, because like I see it like all the time. People are like complaining about that, and really there's no need. Like you can get like almost any site and it'll do the thing that you want. So okay, and let's say you come up with a name. You're like, okay, like I like pinecrestbakery.net. Whatever. Like let's put another one. No, that's fine. Whatever. Pinecrest Bakery, right? So then I'll go to name checker. Okay? Because yeah, like you want the domain, right? But you don't, like these days, social media is so huge. Like you want to be on all the social channels. So then like you just copy and paste, boom. And then you'll search only numbers and dashes. Okay, let's say if it was that one, so it matches the domain more. Look, it's on Instagram, on MySpace. Who uses MySpace anymore? Facebook, Twitter. You see that the ones that are available are not available. Like for example, if I put cool site, it probably is not going to be available for most things. Well, I mean, whatever it is, it's available for some things. But like, you know, I'm thinking about maybe like the big three. I'm thinking about, you know, website, Instagram, Facebook. Right? I mean, depending on other ones, maybe you want to be on something else. Maybe you want to be on Pinterest. Maybe you want to be on YouTube. Maybe you want to be on Tumblr. Maybe you want to be on Google+. Maybe you want to be on GitHub or Vimeo or any of these, right? It doesn't really matter as long as like wherever you want your site, your brand, your image to be. and that's what matters. Okay. So then that's pretty much like the way that I come up with like a brand, right? And then when I want to come up with, you know, like a logo, I just make a logo. I mean, I could do it on like, you know, Photoshop and stuff like that, or I could just take things online, but honestly, I like this one. It's pretty good. It's pretty fast. So Pinecrest Bakery, and then the shapes, right? Right? Super simple. I mean, you guys get the picture, right? Like, I could spend way more time and I can make this perfect, but at the end of the day, it's all about speed. And you know, before you have to pay someone hundreds of dollars, you know, to do this, and now like it's kind of simple. See what I mean? So let's see if I could put bakery. You know, make it a piece. Okay, this is beautiful. Are you kidding? Like, railway, simple, and whatever. I actually want this smaller, but maybe I just drag to resize. Yep, I do. Sorry, it's been a while since I've used this. So, bada bing. Bada bing. Bada boom. Right? Look, that's a logo. This is a logo, okay? There's nothing else that you need for a logo. So download and agree to give credit. Boom. Let's see if it comes out as a blank PNG. And it does. Wow, that's really great. Like, you guys have no idea how awesome that is. Well, I'm telling you how awesome it is. It's just a blank PNG, so that means it's going to be super clean everywhere you go. Domain. All right, look. So this is how you get your domain, right? Whatever domain you want. Let's say it's rapscallions.com. Whatever. All right, 7.5K. I don't want to get rapscallions.com, guaranteed. But look at the other ones. .us, the dollar, right? Like, do you really want the .com? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. It all depends on you and what you're after, right? But let's say I wanted to get this one, right? All I would do is just add to cart, right? So you're on GoDaddy. You add it to cart. You continue to cart. You've already decided this is a domain I want, right? Privacy protection. No thanks. You don't need it. Privacy protection. Okay, here's the dilly, right? If you don't put privacy protection, whatever you register your website as, here's the dilly. Whatever you put your privacy protection as, like whatever you register your website with, people are going to be contacting that. Like, those are just public records, and you know, people are going to be able to look it up, right? But if you want privacy protection, you're going to pay an extra $7.99 or $14.99, and no one's going to call you because the information isn't out there. For some people, it's going to be applicable. For some people, it's not. I almost never pick it, right? But if it's like, let's say for something like a little bit more private, then I'll do it because maybe I don't want to be bothered. I don't want, you know, a client to pick up the phone, yada, 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 okay? So create an email address that matches your domain, not necessary, right? It's an extra little upsell that GoDaddy is adding. I mean, for some people it's necessary, but if you're doing it my way, you can make unlimited emails and it costs you nothing, all right? So, telling you, took a while for me to get to this nice place, right? So, trust me on this. I'm going to be the little heart guy now. All right. So, I'm just going to continue with these options. No thanks, no thanks. Save money. So, look. Okay. They're always going to put you a lot of years. You don't do that. Maybe go down to 1. I mean, it's better if you have 2. I mean, maybe like Google prefers it in some ways. right? Just a reminder, your information will be public, blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. So I would just complete the purchase right there. You don't need this, you don't need that, you don't need any other domains because no one's going to steal your stuff. Abundance. No one is going to steal your stuff. Nobody. Right? This is too easy to make other sites and similar sites and change the name or put an I in front of it or put an L in front of it or, you know, too many things. Nobody's going to steal it. So, like, just don't worry. Okay? So then you just click complete purchase. Boom, boom. It's going to, like, send you to, like, the next page. Right? And then you're going to go to... I mean, I'm not going to buy this because I don't want to buy that domain. I already have tons of domains that I could, like, you know, do this stuff with. But I'm just going to, like, walk you through for, like, the purposes of this video. So you click it, right? And then you're going to go to My Account. And then you're going to go to My Products if you're on GoDaddy. If you're on another domain registrar, then it'll probably be in a different way. But more or less, it's the same thing, right? So these are all the domains, right? So what you want to do is go to DNS. That's Domain Name Registrar, right? And then just keep that open right here. Just keep it open, right? If you just bought it, it wouldn't be like this. It would be saying some other stuff. But essentially, you'd want to use custom. So you want to, like, default, it would be like this, right? Default. And it would say some other stuff. But you want custom. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do, all right, see plans. So, like, just so everyone sees, like, these are the plans, okay? SiteGround is the best. I don't know, I've used them, like, for the longest time. Super fast, upload, speed, everything, good support, cheaper than everybody else. I honestly don't like anybody else. I like SiteGround. That's who I recommend, okay? So you could pick Startup, Grow Big, or Go Geek. Right? If this is your first website, you could just do it on Startup. That's if you have one website, right? So the way I started, because I mean, I'm just kind of like that. I mean, I wanted to make a few websites. I didn't want to make one. So I picked the Grow Big because I wanted to make maybe more than one website. If you're an agency or you're trying to, like, you know, make maybe more than one website, maybe have some clients, you're definitely going to want to Grow Big or Go Geek. And it's also going to allow you to have more visitors, right? But the Startup is plenty if you just want to make one website, okay? So for aspects of the video, like, let's just click Get Started for a Startup, right? So this is what you're going to do. It's going to say, get a new hosting account if you don't have it. So get a new one. And then I already have a domain because of that one that you just bought, right? In this case, it'd be realestate.us. Right? And then I'm gonna, boom, put it down, right? And then I choose the plan I want, right? And then you're gonna choose the period that you want, right? So the longer period you choose, I think it's all the same. It doesn't matter if like you do more or less. But whatever. Okay, so that's the hosting. You just pick for how long you want it. Like, let's say whatever, you only can afford 1 month, fine, great. But it's better if you have it longer. It's like paying rent. Like, let's say if you rented an office, you'd want to pay for it in advance, just so you, like, I don't know, like, you just guaranteed have it. Like, you don't want your site going down and stuff like that. You just want to have it. So, okay. SiteGround site scanner, I mean, that's only if you're going to have malware and stuff like that, but you don't really need it. I would unclick it. I mean, I've never got it. And then, boom, you just put in your card. You just put the card. You put your name. And then, boom, you're going to have, like, the SiteGround hosting. Right? So this is SiteGround. You're going to go to your cPanel. Boom. Always go to cPanel. cPanel is where you do everything, okay? Forget about this. Okay, so all you're gonna do is this. This is the first step, right? Once you're on here, so you've already bought the domain. You have a domain now. Congratulations. 2, you got the hosting. Congratulations. Now you're in the back end. What do I do? This is what you do. You get on the cPanel, right? Once you're on the cPanel, you go to Softaculous, right? And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to blogs. You're gonna go to WordPress. WordPress install. Okay? Now, this is what you could do. Sometimes I'm lucky. Sometimes like I just try to like push it to secure. And if it's your first website, you might get it to be secure. And it's just better if that happens. If not, you always go HTTP. But for the sake of this video, go HTTP. But if for any reason it doesn't work, you could just delete the installation and then try again. Alright, I'll try it just like so you guys see. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. If it works, it's gonna make me look super cool, and if it doesn't, then I'm not gonna look that cool. So I just put okay, password 123, boom, password 123, and then okay that, and then install. Cue elevator music. Oh, all right, so let's go check it out and see if it works. If it might work, it might. Hey, it worked. Okay, so it worked. That's like this little hack that I do. I don't know. Sometimes like it works and like I just force it to go whatever. So you just installed it with Softaculous, right? So now you're in the WordPress backend. Your WordPress website is officially Nah, but don't get too excited because it's like nothing though. Seriously. Right? Don't worry though, this is the first step. Right? This is the first step. When you pump though. Boom! Alright, look. So dismiss all that stuff. You know, WordPress 4.98 is available. I mean, you can update it if you want, I guess. Whatever, doesn't matter. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, plugins. What are the plugins? You don't really need these, but I just keep them. I really don't care. It doesn't really bother me. What I do always get is this. Okay, very first thing I get, I go to the themes, and what a theme does is it controls the look and the feel of the website. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna put add new. You're gonna search for OceanWP. So here's the website, like I had mentioned to you earlier. That's the thing, right? OceanWP. So let's go to see pages. Let's see if it like made any pages. Let's see if it made any post. Okay, awesome. See, it actually had it right there. So like in plugins, see? So Ocean Demo Import, Ocean Extra. You could just click them all and then put install. Now apply. I saw that in appearance, and you know, you can go to dashboard, all over the place. Like it'll tell you like where to go, or like where to like click, right? So you could do the stuff. So all this stuff, there. Okay. The first thing you're gonna want to do is just make some pages. Right. The first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna make home. I'm gonna go full width because I like it full width. Sidebar. No. Anyway, we're gonna see how it looks. So don't worry. Just home, publish. Right. While we're at it, we're also gonna make the about page, and then we're gonna publish. Okay, I kind of have like a funny way of doing this, guys. Like I like jump over all over the place. I'm really gonna try my best to keep this as like organized as possible, but sometimes like it's like hard for me. But I really hope that like you follow along as best as you can, and we're gonna make this work. So don't worry. Okay, so now that we have all pages, now we have 2 pages. We're gonna have more than that, but don't worry. We're gonna go to home right now, and we're gonna put edit with Elementor. Right? Very, very, very first thing. All right. So I'm gonna go this, and then boom. I'm just gonna pick which one I want for my homepage. Like that's gonna help me like see like the kind of like vibe that I want for my website. So what kind of website am I gonna make? I'm gonna make a website design website. Okay, sure. So I'm gonna see ones that I like. Oh, how to make a website? Cool. Super sick. Like honestly, this has everything I want. Like everything I want. So look, I'm just gonna go like this, guys. I want to do things the simple way. Like okay, it's just a simple way. Okay, so that's what I do. I click it, update, boom. I go back. Right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the WP admin. Right, and I'm gonna see the page. Right. Wait, there might be one more plugin that we need. And that plugin is Elementor. Just search Elementor, and that's the Elementor page builder. That one is already like active. All right, so I have this page here. Okay, home. All right, there's a few things here that I have to do. Right, full width, update, because I want it full width. Full width means like that. Boom. You see the difference? Whoa. All right. So what else? All right. So I'm gonna go here. See full width. Default header. I'm disable because I don't want don't want the header. I don't want the header. What happens when you click don't want the header? See, that's what you have to be willing to do, guys. Like kind of allow yourself to like make mistakes. It's okay. It's not a big deal. So I'm just gonna put default again. It was the title that I want. So I want disable the title. Disable the title is going to take this off. All right. So I'm gonna put refresh the page. Boom. It's taken off, but it still has the title, right? So title, disable, menu, default, logo. Okay, cool. So far, so good. Now, another slightly unrelated thing, but it is unrelated, right? Because let's say like if you go to realestate.us, right? Like which is like the site's homepage, it's still gonna be this, right? And you're probably gonna wonder why, right? And the reason why is because you have to go here to reading, and you're gonna want to select the static page, and you want to select it on home, okay? And then boom, okay? It's gonna be there, and then this home is gonna be the same as home. So this is your home, right? All right. So look, now, okay, this is more or less everything, right? Boom. It's already looking really good, isn't it? I mean, wow. Like, I don't know. It's just like so easy. It's just the first step, right? So I'm gonna get this. Let me get this video, right? Because I want to edit the page, right? I want to edit with Elementor, right? But let's copy this, right? Customize. Here, edit with Elementor. Okay, so now customize. Very first thing, site identity, right? So the site identity, okay, another thing that which I forgot to mention a little bit earlier. You might as well just do it from the very beginning. Okay, it's permalinks. Permalinks, yeah, forget that. It's too complicated. You want custom structure, and then you just want post name. It's just like the best way that's like SEO friendly. Just do that, and like it's gonna be easy. Like just do it that way. I don't know. Do it that way, and that's the best way. Okay. So let's get into trenches. So we're done with that. All right. So customize. So the name of this blog is gonna be Web Vision. So creating innovative websites for startups, for tech startups, right? And okay, at this you're gonna want to like select the little icon, right? For this right here, this little icon right here. You see how Facebook has a little boop, 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 all these little things, right? So let's say I want to go to icon finder, right? Then let's say, ooh, I want a little, wait, I said website vision, right? So let's say I'm gonna put vision, right? Yeah, I mean, I go for free ones, guys. I mean, there's like, I'm just showing you what would happen, right? Like, you always get put way more time into this, and like, you see, just like that, like on Web Vision, and all of a sudden, you know, published. Menus, doesn't look like your site has any menu. You want to build one, click on the button start, create a menu, and then I'm going to put this one, next, put main, right, add items, home, about, services, and contact. Right, publish that. Look, it's like looking pretty cool already. Okay, it's fine. I don't mind. Whatever. Site identity. How come I can't see the tagline? And just like what you're gonna want to do to actually learn like this well is you're gonna want to see it from like beginning to end, right? Just click through everything, like the general styling, the WP head, the background. I mean, honestly, we're just keeping everything as is. Everything as is, right? Right? And then it's how to make a website. It's an 8-hour course. You know, who is it for? The teaching team. Everything. It's all pretty much done for you. Now, like, if you wanted to change anything, like, let's say, all you have to do is just edit it in Elementor. If I wanted to, you know, change the like the styling, or, you know, including advanced options or anything, it's all just drag and drop. Right? See, boom. Makes it, and then you have to like update it. Right? Okay. So let's say like the home page is done, right? Okay, the next thing I would want to do is like the services page, right? I want to do like everything else the same. Oh wait, no. I'm just gonna move this to trash, and I'll tell you why. Alright, here, another little trick I do is I just go to the duplicator, right? I get the one by the Indian dude. This one, duplicate page. Feeling kind of tired. Okay, I'm gonna go to pages once I have it, and look, I'm just gonna duplicate this. And the reason why I'm gonna duplicate this, and you know, I'll duplicate this again, and I'll duplicate this again. Right, and then those I'll just move to the trash. Right, so that's the front page. So this one really quick. I'm gonna do about, right, and then right, services. And those are like the 4 basic pages that we're gonna want to put up. So now let's like go into the about. I'm just gonna go straight ahead to Elementor, right? But you're gonna say, dude, but like, what about all that stuff that, like, you know, you have? I don't want it. It's so simple, man. We're just gonna delete it. And like, you're gonna see that this is so, it's like they just make it so easy. Like, you could just kind of mix and match all sorts of stuff to just find out what it is you want to do. So personal page, about, right? Deborah Wilson. Fantastic. Right? Honestly, fine. Publish. It's like, honestly, it's good enough. Like, you see where I'm getting at, right? It's like, it's good enough. So the document is live. right? So then this is the about page. So now let's go to edit page. Let's go back to pages. So the about finished it, right? So now let's go to contact. Edit with Elementor, same thing. Now another thing you can do is you just go poof, you hit like the plus. Oh, this is contact, right? There's one page that's kind of like contactee. There's that kind of contact, and then there's like another one that I kind of like. And this is a cool thing too. Look, you can favorite the ones you like the most. You're going to use contact form 7. Right? Name. I'm checking out right now. There's only so much I could do right now. Damn. Right? These are the contact form. These are the short code. So then we're going to go right here to edit with the Elementor. And we're just going to put it on the bottom. Which one do I want? Right, I think I'll just keep this the same, and we'll delete this column. Okay, delete that. Delete. Then I'm gonna get right here. Go down, go to the short code. I'll copy and paste that. And boom. Yep, how to make a website, except I don't like it there. I think I'm gonna put it here instead. So now this is using the right click more. It's changed quite a bit. They're always doing updates. Right. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that works, right? But maybe, you want to do some padding on the right and left to maybe make it a little smaller. Then
Lots of times you're going to find yourself playing around. Boxed with, yes, right, advance, it's 60 instead, and then this one, I'll also, maybe 60, 60, I don't even need that. I'll just be like, contact us, and I'll put it right in the middle. Yeah, you can play with all this stuff, text color, typography. It has all the different, fonts and stuff, the size, the text shadow. You really play a lot with it. But for the sake of this video and just making everything easy, it's like there's no need, right? So boom, that's done. Let's make sure the bottom, I think, maybe doesn't need. Okay. Let's just update that. That's the contact, right? Got the form together here. Web Vision. Oh. Okay, let's do that again. Because I guess let's just remove these pages that are not working again. Let me add an item. Okay, about. Right. Contact. Then isn't services right there though? The pages. Okay, services has to be published. Okay, let's try this again. So I'll publish, I'll refresh. Okay, menu. Go to main menu, add items, services, publish. The cool thing with the menu, you could see like how do you want it to view locations. Like you could be disable the top bar. I mean, that's if like you wanted to put like your phone number or something, but for the sake of this video, I mean, it's not really necessary. Let's see. I like that font. I like this font. I like all that. I like all the colors. I like how everything is. Who is it for? How to make a website. 8-hour course. These are the people. The social icons. Everything. It's all pretty much plug and play, and it's everything you need and nothing you don't. And that's like probably the most important thing, right? So this website's looking pretty good. Let's go to the about page. Deborah Wilson, she owns this, and then you could email her. You could find her contact info, like the online courses, consultation, the workshops, customer review, like the team. Oh, look, I put this twice. So whenever that happens, super simple. All you're gonna do is you're gonna go Right, this thing that I added twice, I'm just going to take it off. And I'm going to update. Okay. Now I'm going to go to contact, which you guys already saw that page. Contact, again, super simple. And then services. Right, you're thinking, wait, what is this the same site? Yeah, look, it is. You have to edit with Elementor first. So if you do a little duplicator thing, which like I did first, like, it won't like fully render the right way. Just make sure to update that. Yep, I would use this. And I would just change the colors. Right? But Renee, won't like it, you know, be like a totally different vibe? Well, here's the thing. Look, you're going to keep this the same. You're going to do exactly what I did earlier, which is delete that column, right? And then you're going to delete this, right? You're going to delete that. And I'm just going to put it here. Services, right? Then delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, and then boom. No need to say it because we've already said it, right? So then you could put, you know, web design, SEO, e-commerce, for example. We are experts at creating websites that deliver results from the ground up. Maximize your WordPress website and make it work for you around the clock. Right? Like, you see how fast that is? It's just quick. Our expertise. And then here, like, let's say like with like logos and stuff, you have full icons, everything you could ever need. Gift, let's say black tie or fancy, and then, you know, a box. And look, you put, you know, different photos, right? It's a full team behind you. Let's see, maybe this one instead, right? Then you also style. You guys can move it around. Oh, look, and you also could do this, which is kind of cool. The borders, if you wanted to make it, you know, round or whatever, right? So let's say if I wanted padding, 100 on the top. So the top is you push it down. The right, you push it this way. The left, you push it this way. The bottom, you push it that way. Does that make sense? And the margin is pretty much like where it starts. So let's say if you put negative 200, or if you put 200, it's like it's pushing the whole thing just down, right? So it's really good feature. You should play around with that. Background, you could put background type, you know, hover, all of this stuff. But, you know, for the sake of this video, I mean, you know, I'm just making it super simple, right? So update realestate.us. Okay, so the site's done. You know, you have your video that works. You start the free trial. You can go wherever you want. You can make it go to the form. Let's say like this thing right here. You can make it go straight to the form. You know, who's it for? This fantastic website. It's completely, you know, up and running. Everything's editable. You could, you know, just do all that stuff like instantly, like for whatever. You always just click edit. So right click. So edit widget. You just edit it, right? So let's say 6423 Collins Avenue. Boom, Miami Beach. Right. and then it changes instantly. Everything is fast and everything is quick, and it doesn't really matter what you're looking at. You have the home page, the about page, the contact page, and the services page. Actually, come to think about it, I would do services before contact, and maybe I would remove this thing, right? I'm kind of trying to wrap this video up fast because I don't have that much battery, but this is cool. This is fine. Excellent. All right, first the site identity. Let's do this again. The menu. This services contact, just like that. It's so easy, guys. This was hard before. It used to take so much time if like you wanted to do that, but now we're just living in a time where it's just like everything really kicks ass. So guys, you guys remember that logo that we did before? Well, remember, this is how you do. You just upload files, logo maker, Pinecrest Bakery. Right? Obviously, this is absolutely huge, right? But this is what you can do. Max height. You just play with it. Doesn't that look nice? Obviously, it was a bakery, right? We said that it was for web design, right? But I'm just letting you know that this is like how you can do it. And I did that on Logo Maker. You'll find like the link in the description below. Let's just remove it. Keep it as is. With not the logo, but the site identity. So let's refresh the page. It should come back. And there you go. So typography, right? So the typography handles everything. Look how clean it is. It's just so easy to just, really like, change all the stuff. Like let's say heading. Heading is going to be this one. Right? So it's default. But let's say if I wanted it to be actor. I'm pretty sure you have to publish it. Oops. Okay, let's do the footer widget. Fix footer. No. Select template. It's not that one. Columns. I like to go for, let's do 3. Add container. Sure. Show all devices. Enable footer widgets. Publish. That's published. Footer bottom. So copyright. Put the year. And then put web vision. It's going to be right here at the bottom. Links and contact info. So I would probably go here to contact info. I'll just take all that off. Well, yeah. Address, street name, 6423. Right? Phone, phone number, mobile, email. It's obvious what website it is. Maybe put the socials, follow us. Let's see. So twitter.com/. web design. This would be Facebook. Right? Make sure to save it. Make sure every single one that you make to like save it. Facebook Lightbox, custom header, video. Like you can pretty much add anything to here, and what's cool about that is that it's just at the bottom, navigation menu. Okay. Okay, let's check it out. Let's see what it looks like. Awesome. Bada boom. There. Just like that. So, and the cool thing is that, look, see, it's also mobile friendly. So it doesn't matter if it's on, let's say if it's on iPhone 6. It's friendly and it works. See? You get to see exactly how it would be and how it would act. If it's less, so it's a fully responsive design. And there you have it. I mean, a full working website. Alright everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. That was the website from beginning to end, just like I promised. Go ahead and you can drop me any questions or comments. I'm going to read every single one below. And check the descriptions for all the links. I'm going to see what I can put together for you guys in terms of surprises. And thanks for watching, and see you on the other side. Peace.